good enough team to make a run in the playoffs. We got Tampa Bay this first week. So my wild card predictions, we got Tampa Bay with Washington versus Tampa Bay. I got, of course, my squad. That's gonna be a close game. You got Baltimore versus the Steelers. I have Baltimore in there. I feel like the Steelers offensively, they just haven't been consistent enough. They just lost the last 4 games to end the season. Luckily, they made the playoffs, because if they lost one more game, they might have been replaced by the Bengals. But I don't think their offense is high powered enough to beat Baltimore. It is a rivalry game, so you have a chance. You have a chance. You got Philly versus Green Bay. Green Bay is banged up. They going into the game banged up. Jordan Love just got hurt, and they got some defensive players that's injured as well. I have Philly in that one. You got San Diego versus the Houston Texans. I got the Chargers in that. I said San Diego. You got LA Chargers. I got the Chargers in that. I just feel like John Harbaugh. What can you really say? I mean, Jim Harbaugh. What can you really say? Flip this franchise around in a quick moment. And they have the talent to do it. I feel like the Texans, they are an injured team as well too. They don't have all their wide receivers, and they're missing out on a few players as well. So I do have the Chargers in that. You got the Broncos versus the Bills. Shout out to the Broncos, because they had an amazing year. I will give Bo Nix his credit. Bo Nix has actually been balling, and I feel like they're going to be a good franchise in years to come. But I don't think they have a high enough, high-powered offense or defense to face the Bills. I feel like Josh Allen, he has had one of those years. We will talk about the MVP soon, but yeah. And then also, as far as last night's game, the Vikings and Lions. The Lions just beat the Vikings, so the Rams will play the Vikings in the first round. I have the Vikings winning that, but it's going to be close. The Rams is a dangerous team. When you got Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp and Matthew Stafford on the team, you should be scared. That's a tough first round. That's why as a Washington fan, I kind of wanted to play Tampa Bay more than I want to play the Rams, because we don't have premier DBs to go against them. And as far as Tampa Bay, you have the Lattimore and Evans storyline. There you go, right there. So, and then we owe Tampa Bay from the first game of the year. We wasn't who we were now. So they're gonna get to see a full high-powered Washington Commanders offense and defense, healthy. We're gonna see. And really, you can't count Baker Mayfield out, but you definitely can't count JD5 out. He's a baller. He's built for these moments. So I love that, and I love that we sat him yesterday and put Mariota in. Mariota single-handedly beat the Cowboys yesterday, and I know we were playing for seeding, but we couldn't go 0-2 versus the Cowboys. We couldn't do it. And Scary Terry broke the record, 13 touchdowns, man. Another 1,000-yard receiving year. He's one of those.